from several of his former wives that say he was violent. Our Hawk Hammer working for you tonight, looking extensively into those records. And Hawk, we understand that these allegations go back decades.
We're talking about 30 years here, Nadine. If you look at the court filings, the first accusations dated back to the 90s, and Tyler's first wife, at the time Tyler was serving as a law enforcement specialist in the Air Force. Bill Tyler has fought for equality, spoken out against racism in Spokane, and recently walked the path of the civil rights leaders with Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers.
We believe that we can move beyond the dividedness in our country and our community.
Powerful words, but perhaps his most powerful were these, in a video he released with city leaders speaking out against sexual harassment.
As men, we must not stay silent.
That important message diluted by another one today, in a story broken by the Inlander newspaper. In it, Tyler's ex-wives pointed to 3 decades worth of court documents, accusing him of domestic violence. In 1990, his first wife said he had a history of violence, often grabbing and pushing her. At one point, she says, threatening to kill her. That's echoed by his second wife, who said in one statement, Tyler grabbed her by the neck and tried to slam her head into the wall before taking her outside and threatening to do an OJ. His ex-wife's parents say Tyler had become so physically abusive, their daughter would leave home and spend nights at a friend's house so she would be safe. His third wife also spoke out about his temper in divorce filings. Midday today, Tyler and his current wife responded to the article and the allegations. Tyler denied physical violence, but admitted his past relationships were toxic.
We aren't saying this is all made up. I will not call another woman a liar, and each of us have our own story. What I am concerned about is the narrative of trying this in a court of public opinion with only partial facts.
I cannot go back and change the behavior 20 and 30 years in my past, but I can acknowledge and apologize for my verbal abusive behavior, move forward, and do better.
And speaking with Mr. Tyler today, he says he was concerned about the timing of this article, saying it was suspicious that it came so closely to his working with Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers. I reached out to the Congresswoman today. Her spokesman says she wasn't aware of the allegations. Tyler was corrections officer in Spokane County Jail. He now works as a security officer at Gonzaga. I reached out to Gonzaga today. Spokesperson says they won't comment on personal matters. Nadine?
All right, thank you for that, Hawk.